The term serial killer conjures images of human monsters, individuals who hunt their own kind with cold, calculated precision. We study their minds, seeking to understand the darkness that drives them. Yet we often forget that in the vast, untamed theater of the natural world, killing is not an aberration. It is a fundamental part of existence. But what happens when the lines blur? What occurs when a predator begins to hunt humans with chilling intelligence? The year is 1898. The British Empire, at the zenith of its power, is forging a new artery of steel and steam across East Africa. This is the Uganda Railway, connecting the port of Mombasa to Lake Victoria. The chosen route cut directly through the Tsavo region of Kenya, a vast expanse of arid plains and dense thorn bush. For centuries it had been the undisputed territory of elephants, rhinos, buffalo and of course lions. The arrival of thousands of railway workers was an unprecedented intrusion into this primeval world. To a pair of lions watching from the scrubland, it represented a new, abundant and remarkably vulnerable source of prey. The attacks began with terrifying suddenness that shattered the camp's fragile sense of security. Their first confirmed victim was dragged screaming from his tent, his comrades left paralyzed by profound fear. The lions were audacious, boldly striding into the heart of the camp, ignoring fires and hundreds of men. They would drag victims to their lair, where grisly remains would be discovered days later. The two predators were perfectly coordinated. One would create a diversion while its partner silently seized prey. The men were no longer builders of a railway, they were prisoners in a besieged fort. They built thick, high fences from sharpened thorn bushes, keeping fires blazing all night. On one terrifying night, a lion crashed through the barrier as if it were dry twigs, seizing its victim. Hundreds of workers fled the camp, choosing the arduous journey to Mombasa rather than face the devils of Tsavo. The great lunatic line was being defeated by the primal hunger of two wild animals who had declared war. Into this maelstrom stepped Lieutenant Colonel John Henry Patterson, tasked with overseeing the bridge construction. He arrived to find his project paralyzed, and understood that building was impossible until the lion problem was solved. This was no longer an engineering project, it was a personal vendetta. The task fell squarely on his shoulders. He organized vigils, sitting in wooden platforms built in trees, waiting with rifle in hand. The local population saw these as supernatural beings, perhaps spirits of angry chiefs punishing the invaders. A witch doctor performed elaborate rituals, but the incantations failed when the lions attacked again that very night. On December 9th, Patterson positioned himself near a goat carcass. As darkness fell, the first man-eater appeared. Patterson steadied his aim in the faint moonlight and fired. The shot struck and the lion roared in pain and fury. The wounded lion lay in ambush. It suddenly charged, a blur of muscle and rage. In pure adrenaline-fueled instinct, he fired a third and fourth time. The great animal collapsed just feet away. 10 days later, the second lion made its move, seemingly seeking revenge, stalking Patterson himself. Patterson fired multiple shots in pitch-black darkness. The reign of the Tsavo man-eaters was finally over. With the terror lifted, workers returned with renewed vigor. The bridge was completed in February 1899. Patterson had the lion's skins turned into rugs, a personal trophy of his epic battle. In 1924, Patterson sold the remains to Chicago's Field Museum, where they remain today. Modern science revealed that one lion's diet was 30% human flesh, with dental injuries explaining their behavior. The railway has been integrated into Kenya's landscape, but the ghosts of Tsavo will forever haunt natural history. Their story serves as a powerful reminder of nature's capacity for adaptation and the thin veil separating our world from the wild.